The fire gutting everything, nothing salvageable left behind. But in the middle of the devastation is Lucy, the only dog on property to be spared. Hundreds of people running in all different directions, people screaming and sirens going off all at once. It was truly a chaotic scene.
Road closed signs still up at McKinley because it's flooded. Mud, water, and debris all over the place.
Regretting my life choices right now, running out without gloves, but it is freezing. Obviously, you can see the snow out here. Winter came early in Flagstaff.
Waking up to an inferno. That's how the family describes the moments before they were able to narrowly escape the flames.
We've been out here covering this fire for the last several days, and we started when the fire was burning only a couple hundred acres. It has since grown to more than 20,000. The manager here at Mission Services telling us it's all still sinking in. Their windows boarded up and everything inside a total loss. There are still many unanswered questions, Zach, like did this man have a weapon and how many shots were fired?
Temperatures continuing to climb, and there's a difference between temps inside and outside your car. While it's 100 degrees out, inside the temperature shoots up to 161.9 degrees.
We all know about the common hacks to keep mosquitoes away, like dumping out even the smallest amount of standing water or using insect repellent. But what about using these dryer sheets? Folks at PV Florists are trying to keep their business blooming, but they say rising gas costs are making things difficult, cutting into their profits.
Here at Driving MBA, once you finish the online rules of the road course, you can hop on the simulator and put those skills you just learned to the test.
KGUN 9 News at 10.
It's Child Abuse Prevention Month, the approach city leaders are taking to help kids in need. But first, a memorial for nearly 20 Marines who lost their lives in a training mission. Good evening, I'm Luzdelia Caballero. Thank you so much for joining us. The Tucson Folk Festival returned today, kicking off a free weekend of music. 3 stages were set up across Tucson with socially distanced crowds and the ability to view the acts from attendees' cars. Hey folks, hope you're staying cool out there, drinking plenty of water, and if you're outside, applying sunscreen and wearing clothes to protect your skin because it is dangerously warm outside, 105 degrees. It pains me to say that. What you're seeing are altocumulus clouds. That's this right here. Those are supercooled water droplets. Now, when you mix those with ice crystals, those droplets quickly freeze and fall. That forms a cirrus cloud, which is what you're seeing here. And we're going to be doing a little dance with Mother Nature, at least for the next couple of hours. The dangerous part here, although it is a tropical storm, it's moving very slowly, so it's mimicking the pattern of Sally. It made landfall as a Category 2, downgraded to a tropical storm, but it caused historic and catastrophic flooding. So Tropical Storm Beta has that same potential because it's moving very slowly.
Happy birthday to you!
My son is Alexander Neville.
I love my dolly.
Alex was our noise in our house.
And now,
Alex will forever be 14. I just want to hold him, just want to touch his face.
his mom Amy says he was a smart and vibrant kid with a bright future ahead of him, but fentanyl taking it all away.
That one pill is all it took to take him away from us.
At the time, Alex was taking what he thought was oxycodone. His parents were in the dark until one day he opened up.
He told us he connected with this dealer through Snapchat, and it was very easy to get. And it really had a hold on him, and he didn't understand why.
Alex came to his parents with a plan. He wanted to get better.
So that following morning, I called the treatment place, and we told him we were going to get him help, that it was going to be okay.
You didn't know?
I had no idea how not okay it was going to be.
The next morning,
I knocked on his door, and there was no answer, and instantly I knew something was wrong. I opened the door to his bedroom, and he looked like he just fell asleep on his beanbag chair, except for that he was blue, and he wasn't breathing. He was cold.
his dad immediately starting CPR compressions, Amy calling 911.
But it was too late. They pronounced him dead at 9:59 that morning. And 4 minutes later, I got the phone call from the treatment center.
Cause of death, acute fentanyl toxicity.
Fentanyl was the only thing in his system. He had enough to kill 4 people in his blood.
He was poisoned.
Absolutely poisoned.
We're just seeing it now in Arizona where we're seeing fentanyl in other drugs mixed within, because that's our biggest threat right now.
Special Agent Sherry Oz has worked with the Drug Enforcement Administration for the last 2 decades. She says in 2016, the DEA didn't seize any fentanyl in Arizona. In 2017, it started becoming a trend.
Last year we seized over 12 million fentanyl pills. So far this year we've seized over 8 million fentanyl pills. So the problem has gone from non-existent to being something that we are being overrun with.
Adding fentanyl can be put into any pill.
So it can look like Adderall, it can look like Xanax, it can look like any pill you might buy illicitly.
Alex thought he was taking a single oxycodone. He was deceived to death.
He didn't know.
He had no idea. And it's haunting. You don't forget that sight. Like, it's crystal clear in my mind today as it was 2 years ago. It's something I don't wish on anyone, that's for sure.
Luzdelia Caballero, ABC 15, Arizona. Cleo Lewis was living on the streets for 10 years, so he knows what it's like to be homeless.
You know how the sun is. There you go. Thank you.
He's since started a nonprofit outreach program to help get people off the streets.
Are you set up? Do you need any help with anything? You need some water?
Cleo was doing just that as he waited to talk to Kyra King.
Are you looking forward to meeting her?
Absolutely.
She's the woman in crisis we connected him to.
It's been so hard.
Kyra is 62 years old, disabled, and unable to afford rent on a fixed income.
Oh my God, I weigh 77 pounds. That's what the heat will do to you.
She's been living in her car outside of this Walmart in Apache Junction for weeks.
I'm broke. I gotta get a new battery.
Could you pop the hood?
Her car not able to run.
It's indeed the water pump.
One day, Kyra overheated inside.
I thought I was gonna die.
That's when she called us.
And y'all got him to me.
I'm gonna go give her some water. My first priority is to get you from out here to inside somewhere.
I'm trying to remain positive, but I don't have a home.
Minutes after they met,
I'm sorry, I gotta call. Can I stop?
Cleo jotting down an address.
And he's been a blessing.
Our cameras were rolling when Kyra got word she was going to a shelter.
I gotta get out of here.
Come here. We're so happy for you. You changed her life today.
Well, she took the first step. It's our job to connect.
And how does it make you feel to know that he's got your back?
It feels good.
A new beginning,
I gotta get out of this heat.
Kyra says will forever change her life.
You're the reason why we do what I do.
Thank you, darling.
No, thank you. You took the big first step.
Luzdelia Caballero,
1,
2, 3. Happy days.
ABC 15, Arizona.